Hey everybody, I'm currently working on a really big script and I'm streaming now, so you can check that out here.
Oh no, they stuffed the cake with cocaine.
And I'm working on a really big project outside of YouTube, so if I post less here, then that's probably why. But due to me realizing that YouTube kinda hates the idea of me taking breaks, I decided that I should probably give my quick impressions on Pokemon Unite, since that's something that I actually talk about here. Now, I'd just like to start off by saying that my opinions on the reveal of Pokemon Unite haven't really changed at all. I still think that it was really poorly handled, the game looked like dick, they spent way too much time on it, that Tencent can go fuck itself, and honestly, it didn't really seem all that impressive, at least then. But it's been over a year, and the game is out. So, did I enjoy Pokemon Unite? And the answer is, I kinda, not really. Like I did for a little bit. I remember that I actually enjoyed myself the first 2 or so days that I played it, but after a while I kinda got bored of it, and the cracks started to show itself for me, leading me to kinda not like playing it anymore. Let's get the good stuff out of the way first. Now, I don't usually like MOBAs, but in terms of playing the game, it's certainly more enjoyable. I don't know much about other ones, but I do think that the games being 10 minutes long certainly helps, especially better than some MOBAs that have hour and 30 long matches. That's pretty bad. And keeping it short allows people to play with friends more often. I think it's pretty decent. Additionally, I think the roster is pretty good. There's a good balance between mainstays and interesting and unique picks here. In terms of characters that I remembered that I liked playing, my mains were Cinderace, Garchomp, and Slowbro. I really liked playing as these three. And I guess the visuals and music are also pretty good. The visuals, they're not that big of a focus, considering how pulled back the camera is, but I think it's fine for what it is, at least. Um, and in terms of the music, it was pretty decent. It was composed by Junichi Masuda, which isn't really that much of a surprise, but hey, it's good music. I don't really listen to it too much outside of the game, but it's fairly decent. But now let's talk about the main meat of this video, which is the fact that it kinda sucks Turkey Day. So, let's get the obvious one out of the way. The microtransactions in this game are ridiculous. And if these were just poorly priced cosmetics, then I'd be pissed, but at least I could say that, oh, I don't have to pay for any of that. I'll just keep playing the game normally without paying for it. But, as pointed out by Moist Critical and other people, you can buy item enhancers, which, when combined with items that boost your accuracy, items that boost your critical hit ratio, items that heal you, and other bullshit kind of makes you really broken. And that kind of just feels really, really manipulative. I mean, it's a 10-cent game, so I'm not exactly sure what I expected, but I wish that it wouldn't be that bad. Additionally, when it comes to the actual gameplay, I also have a few issues with that. My first issue is with performance. I played this on my base 2017 Switch, and I don't know if the new 2019 model or the upcoming Switch OLED increases performance, but when I turned on the 60 FPS mode, because I like playing games at 60 FPS, I did get a fair amount of stutters, both throughout the game, and it chugs really hard when switching between characters. Which, when people are constantly locking characters, because you can only have one of each Pokemon per team, it makes picking your character kind of an annoying chore. I really wish that it could have been streamlined a lot better. Another issue is with roster balancing. I said that I liked the roster before, but some of the characters feel kind of unnecessary, at least gameplay-wise. Mr. Mime and Greninja in particular, I don't really see a reason for people playing, while Zeraora is kind of a necessary pick for every team considering just how powerful it is. And of course, they made that exclusive to the Switch version. So if you don't have a Switch, good luck. Also, the movement speed is really bad. I know that movement speed in MOBAs is in general kind of a problem, but really the only times where I feel like the movement is natural is when I get that speed boosting fruit. Apart from that, it feels like the animation doesn't really line up with how you move, which is giving me massive Balan Wonderworld flashbacks. And if you're giving me Balan Wonderworld flashbacks, you kind of fucked up. But in terms of the actual gameplay, the biggest problem is with really only one major thing. Zapdos. I hate this bird now. So, randomly, Zapdos spawns in the game, and whichever team beats it, it adds a certain amount of points to the game. And the amount that it gives is game deciding and can sometimes make the difference between you and the opponents too big late game for there even to be a reason to keep playing. It could potentially invalidate 5 minutes worth of gameplay, which really sucks and kinda wastes your time. And because everybody is going to go for Zapdos, it kind of fucks up team coordination, whether you want to actually play the game properly, or you just be fighting with each other in the middle over Zapdos, because, hey, if you get Zapdos, you basically already won. And when you combine all of these issues, it turns what could have been a really fun game into a boring chore that I really don't want to play again. Is it better than I expected it to be? Yeah. Is it the best MOBA I've ever played? Yeah, but that's not really saying much. And even if it is, it's still not a good game, and I'm really sorry that I just couldn't get into this one. 4 out of 10. Fuck you, Tencent. Good night, Tri-State Area.